Hello everyone, welcome to Be Naked with Nadia. I am Nadia Diaz, mindset coach, and I'm here to help you becoming the best version of yourself by unleashing the power within you so you can do, be, and have anything that you want because it's possible. Welcome. And today I want to talk about you, as always, but I would want you to know that it's time you stop looking for validation and believe in yourself, right? We tend as human beings to constantly be looking for validation. And that really and truly comes from when we were kids. If you notice, kids are constantly looking for their parents' validation. And, they do things, they look at their parents like, yes, I start walking, yes. Before they grab something, they will just look at you to make sure, can I? Shouldn't I? Or even when they know they shouldn't be doing something, they're constantly looking at you for your approval. Or I notice with my son, for example, when I go pick him up at school or something, when, something happened, he will ask me, are you sad? Are you upset? You will really worry about how I feel towards something that he has done. Okay? And that comes with us as we grow up. A lot of times, based on how our parents reacted towards our needs, we then create these barriers or these layers of skins as we grow up and deal with other people. But a lot of times that comes out in the most weird ways, especially on relationships. We are afraid to be vulnerable, or we do not feel confident enough in our relationship maybe to be as vulnerable, or we just choose not to be vulnerable, or sometimes we don't even know how to be vulnerable. And all of these things will then affect our relationship, right? But what I can say to you is you are valuable as you are, okay? And whatever has happened to you, or whatever attention that maybe you deserved and you never had, and maybe was needed, you can now give it to yourself. You can now look at yourself and say, you are loved. You can now change that story to, I am loved. I have been loved. I am loved. I have a lot of love around me. I am loved correctly. You start creating the assumption in you that all the things that maybe were not there as you grew up is part of you. Okay? Because when you become that version of yourself that feels complete, it feels loved, it feels accepted, it feels that you are safe, you then are able to become vulnerable. You are able to accept yourself for who you are, and validation will no longer be needed. Okay? It's important that you can come to a place where I don't need validation. It's like, you like me or you don't like me. Like, your like is not something that will help me move forward or help me stop moving. Get it? When you sometimes receive a negative comment towards your work, if that validation was necessary, I would stop my work, right? But one thing we must understand is people's reactions towards you, it's more about themselves, of who they are, than about you or what you've done. Okay? It's very rarely about something that you have done. All right? So if someone passes by you in the street and, yells at you, it's not because you just pass through them in the street. It's because of who they are or what they are going through that they feel the need to yell at you, because they are frustrated. Okay? I remember when I was on this negative space in my life, when things appeared to go wrong, and I wanted something over the phone, and I was talking to this person that was working in this place. I don't quite remember what it was, but I remember the person was explaining to me that I wasn't possible to have it, and I was screaming and crying and so frustrated. And that was the day when I stopped and I thought, calm down, Nadia. It's like, it's not the person's fault. This is how it works. So there's something within me that I had to work on. Get it? So a lot of the times, things that happen external to us and frustrate us, and we get frustrated and we get upset, it's nothing to do with us. It's just how people are. And then what you must do is learn how to be in a space where you are so comfortable with yourself, so confident in yourself that you don't need validation from others. You are perfect as you are. You were born perfect. Okay? You were born amazingly perfect. Therefore, the only validation that you need is when you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, you can do this, girl. Go ahead, you can do it. Okay? Put yourself back where you belong. All right? You can do this. Stop looking for validation. Validation from, outer sources are usually quick fixes. And you do not want to jump into the quick fix, because when this is not there anymore, what are you going to hold on to, right? You need to get to a place where when there's nothing there anymore, you can still stand. Therefore, you do not need validation. Stop looking for validation. It's very, very dangerous when you hold on into the external validation. All right? Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It feels good. However, it's not needed. Okay? So, the message for today, or the affirmation of today, I would say, is I am complete as I am. Right? I am complete as I am. I don't need validation. I am complete as I am. I don't need validation. So I hope this video helped you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. If you want to be coached by me, or if you want to work closely with us, go to the links in the description below and get in touch. Okay? I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day and week. Bye.